Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? This is me up early in the morning. Well, it's not early. I'm about to go to work at 8 o'clock, but I've been up early. That ain't the point. The point is, I came to my Bible and I was like, what should I read today? Because usually I have a prompt. Today, I don't have a prompt. So I open it up and I see this. Jehoiakim burns Jeremiah scroll. And I immediately started laughing like, uh-oh, here goes some drama. Let me read this, right? I don't know, but I find so much joy in reading these little stories about people. Why he burned that man's scroll, huh? Well, I'm going to tell you about it later, but the funny part to me is over here where, oh my God, can I find it? Here it is. The king and all his attendants who heard all these words showed no fear, nor did they tear their clothes. Now, back in the day, they would tear their clothes to show like remorse or support or something when something had died or, you know, and it looked like the king was in distress, but his people was not with him, okay? I don't know why, but that is hilarious to me because they were just like, looking, you being real reckless right now. You're burning stuff. You're out of control. We not going to tear our clothes with you. Okay. We not with you. We with the Lord over here. Okay. We not giving you no, we ain't part of this. Sometimes that's what y'all got to do. Okay. Sometimes y'all got to say, I'm not being a part of this pity party. I'm not finna join you in your distress because it's ridiculous. Oh, I'm still reading, but in the end, Jeremiah goes to prison and something like that. So I'm still reading, y'all, but that just tore me up. Like, they did not tear their clothes. We are not with you. You are the king, but we ain't bound down. That was hilarious to me. I don't know. Maybe it's my brain, but that was so funny to me. But anyway, y'all, read your word. It's funny. It's funny. It's entertaining. Read your word. Okay, so one more thing I got out of it, and this is for reference. This is Jeremiah 36. The whole chapter of Jeremiah 36 is where I'm reading from. So another thing that I got out of it is that God was like, so the whole thing was Jeremiah got a word from God. God told him to write a scroll and tell the people, you know, all the things that he was about to do to them if they didn't straighten up. Like, he was like, I want to write it down, make it plain. I'm about to do this, if y'all straighten up. All right. So he tells Jeremiah, who's a prophet, by the way, he tells Jeremiah to write it on a scroll and to share it with the people, right? So Jeremiah, he doesn't write it. But he goes and get another person to write it as he's speaking. So he's dictating and the other person is just kind of writing on the scroll what he's saying. And then he sends that person out to tell the people, right? And so when the king's officials start hearing about, you know, him telling the people about all the things that's about to happen if they don't straighten up or whatever. And the king's officials bring them into like a little meeting. And he was like, where you get this word from? Who told you to write this? And blah, blah, blah. And he tells them, you know, Jeremiah dictated it. I just wrote it down and I'm just sharing it with y'all, right? And he said, you and Jeremiah need to go hide because we got to go tell the king. And the king ain't going to be too happy about this. He going to want to kill y'all. So y'all go hide, right? Why is this funny to me? But you can tell when like God's about to do something real big in the Bible because people start running and hiding and people start planning and plotting. That's when something real big about to happen in the Bible. If you ever noticed that. So he goes and he gets Jeremiah and they go hide. And then he sends it to the king and blah, 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 he burns it, right? How about God going to tell him write it again. Write it again. And then told him to add some more stuff to it. Let me tell you something. God been giving us chances, okay? Because he didn't have to really tell him to write it down, to warn us. He didn't have to warn him in the first place. But then you gonna burn it, and he gonna say, write it again. He gave him another chance. My God. And that just goes right along with what my pastor preached on Sunday. How about, we have new mercies, we have new grace, we have, God give us more chances and things like that, and we're gonna use this new year to be that one more year. I'm gonna give you one more year, right, to get it right. And I'm just sitting here thinking about, now I haven't gotten to the part yet about what happens with the second scroll. I haven't gotten there yet. The first part is so good, I haven't got to the second part. But Jesus gave the man another chance. Now, had I been God and you burnt my scroll after I'm trying to warn you, I'm raining down. Rain down on us. And it ain't gonna be no real blessing type of rain. I'm just gonna start making stuff happening. I'm just gonna and that's why I'm not God, right? And that's why we can't understand the grace of God. That's why, you know what I'm saying? We are not God. God is so much more deeper than we can ever understand. And I'm just like, wow, he told him to write. Now, if I'm Jeremiah at this point, this man is out for me, okay? And you want me to write another one and tell him more stuff? I'm scared, okay? I'm real scared. But God gives us grace. He equips us. And we have to be obedient even though it's uncomfortable for us. Speaking of that, that leads me to kind of what I wanted to tell you guys today. I was going to tell you guys later, but we're here now. So this is a good segue. I am going to be taking a 30-day social media break. Not a break, a fast. Because I don't feel overwhelmed or anything like that by it. I feel very content with it. And I feel like God is like, you're too comfortable. You are putting this above me. And we can't have that. So I am going to take it away from you. And he has instructed me to stay away from social media, including YouTube, which means I will not be posting. I will not be posting on my YouTube channel for 30 days. That hit hard for me. That hit so hard for me because YouTube is my baby. I have been doing YouTube consistently for 7 years. Since Prince was a baby. I know y'all thinking 7 years and you ain't even got no followers. I know, y'all. I know. Because really I wasn't in it for the followers. I was really in it because I really love doing YouTube. I really love filming and editing and posting. Those are things that I love to do. So the followers and the interaction and engagement is a plus. Yes, I definitely want to be one of those people that's got like 1 million subscribers. I would love to do brand deals, and I would love to go to influencer events, and I would love those things. But my first love is filming and editing. So, my first love is writing. That's my first love. Anyway, I digress. But anyway, I'll be gone for 30 days. I'm going to be doing I'm still going to be filming, okay? I'm still going to be filming myself. I'll be posting in February, like, my journey of fasting from social media for 30 days and what changes for me. I'm actually going to be pre-recording today what I think will happen. Like, I'm going to do, like, here's week 1. Week 1, I think this is what's going to happen. Week 2, I think this is what's going to happen. Because in my mind, and I feel like God is trying to tell me something. Because in my mind, I feel like I know what's going to happen. I always have this I already know spirit. Like I can predict the future spirit. And I don't need anybody to really tell me because I already know. Spirit, that's the kind of spirit I have. So I want to document what I think is going to happen week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then I'm going to film what actually happens and post it. I'll post it in February, and I don't know if I'll do it as like week 1, week 2, week 3 type of thing for the month of February, or if I'm going to do it as like one big video. We'll see how much content I have and how I edit it, you know, because I love to edit. My word for last year was obedience. Like for the year of 2024 was obedience. And I don't think I did that great with it, but I did have moments where I really was listening to God. I could have listened to him a lot more. I could have been a lot more obedient. But as I get into the end of the year, I am seeing how important that obedience piece is. And that's what I want to really lean into this year. And also prayer. Prayer is my word for 2025. So this will be my last official day on the platform. I'm going to delete all the apps. Y'all make sure y'all check on me though. For those of y'all who have my phone number, everybody else, I'm not going to get it because how you going to check on me? I mean, you can send me an email. I think my email is listed on my page. You can send me an email. So check in on me, y'all. Make sure I'm okay. Because I'm pretty sure. And if you see me on this platform, tell me to get off. Because if I get weak and I just start posting stuff, tell me to get off. Now, I am going to schedule some posts. Like I said, I was going to pre-record the week 1, what I think is going to happen for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And I'm going to schedule those posts to come out on a certain day of the week throughout the month of January. But that should be the only thing that you see. I have never done this intentionally before. Like I've taken breaks from social media, like just because I'm tired or don't have time or was focused on something else, but not intentionally making a decision to not be on social media. So yeah, and the real thing that's going to hit me hard is not posting on YouTube. I already see my numbers dropping. It's so funny because I had 1359 or 1356 or 57 subscribers. Girl, I'm down to 1339. It's already declining. And I'm looking at God like, you trying to kill me. You just don't want me to be, you don't want me to grow. But no, he knows what he's doing. He knows. And I trust him. I have to learn how to trust God. I have to learn how to rely on my faith. You know, and I think that's one of the things he's definitely going to be teaching me throughout this process is to rely on him. And I don't know, maybe when I come back, I might come back with a vengeance. I might come back and have so much growth because I'll then be favored by him because I was being obedient. So yeah. And then within this, my church is also doing what we call Pray 21. Pray 21 is going to start on Sunday. I'm starting my fast tomorrow from social media. Pray 21 starts on Sunday. I don't know if I'll be doing like the food portion of the fasting as well. That sounds like too much. That sounds like we're about to die for real. But yeah, but we'll see how it goes, and it'll all be documented. Thank God for being able to document things. I like documenting my life. I don't know why. It just brings me so much joy to be able to go back and look at a video that I did last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and see where my thinking was and how much I've grown and things. I love to document my life. And yeah, anyway, it's time for me to go to work and I got 10 minutes, so I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all have a great day. Be obedient and get into your word, get some prayer time in, and I will see you guys. I'll see you later on today, because I was going to say I'll see you in February, but I'll probably be back later on today.